you're gonna see that my thumb over here on this side is higher. Good. Good. I got you. Take a look at his clavicle. Look at that. Now they're even. Hi everyone, we got Francisco here, and he originally came in. Why don't you tell everybody why you originally came in? Here, I'll come around here.
Lower back pain.
Lower back pain, right? And pain shooting down your leg, right?
Yeah.
So, and then you had a little bit of neck and upper back issues. Now as I've gotten to know him and we've kind of worked on his body for the last few weeks. And by the way, how are you doing with the leg pain and the hip pain?
That is much better. Much better.
Great, great. So we've resolved his back pain and his radiculopathy or sciatica. He has some disc damage, and we've done some MRIs, and he does have some damage to the discs, but this video is more about his shoulders. We adjusted his hip, we took care of his back. We're going to take care of all that today again, of course. He's now on maintenance care. So he was complaining of a little bit of pain. Go ahead and show me on that right side.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Much
So that's it's better, but you're still having a little bit of IT band syndrome there. So he's got some tightness in his IT band on that side. We're going to loosen that up. But he's also having shoulder problems. So tell me a little bit about your shoulder issues.
What's the name? This is
clavicle?
Yeah.
Okay. When you raise your arm up, it hurts?
Yeah, I feel it, yeah.
Okay, so doing anything above your head hurts, this arm.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to have you take your left shoulder, bend it like this, and go like this as high as you can. Okay, and drop, and do the other one. Okay, and do this one again for me. Okay, that one's going up much higher. So why don't you come around here so we can show everybody what we're dealing with here. So take your good shoulder, again, bend it, and go up as high as you can with it. Okay, so he goes up, you know, almost 180 degrees, and that's normal range of motion for the shoulder. Now we're going to check this one. Go ahead. And that one you can see doesn't go up as high. Is it restricted when you go up to the top there?
Yeah.
Right there, yeah. So we're going to check his clavicle, his shoulder girdle, make sure everything is okay and kosher and in alignment. Okay, so we're going to start with his clavicle here. And I already know that his clavicle's out of position because we looked at it last week. And his job requires a lot of heavy lifting. But if you zoom in here, you're going to see that my thumb over here on this side is higher. And it's only about 4 or 5 millimeters, but it's enough to cause problems with the shoulder, especially with the job he does lifting. Gosh, you must lift. Well, when you're on the truck, not lifting, but when you are off the truck, or excuse me, on the truck, then you're lifting probably thousands of pounds, right? Mm-hmm. So sometimes his job does require him to lift a lot of weight, and he had one of those days this past week. So we're going to go ahead and fix your shoulder, and then we'll take care of your lower back afterwards. So why don't you go ahead and lay on your back. No, on your back for me.
Oh.
And slide up. Okay, so put your arms out. So we're checking the anterior deltoid, and I want you to resist me. Okay, I'm going to push down and resist. 1, 2, 3, resist. Okay, that was kind of weak, right? Both of them. Was it painful?
This one a little.
That one a little bit, and that's your better shoulder, right? Not as much pain on the bad shoulder. Okay, both blew out weak, so that tells me he has an anterior humerus on both sides. They're both subluxated. Very common, much more common than a posterior subluxation. So we'll correct those in just a minute. Now we're going to check your good side. Okay, and like that. Lock your elbow. And I'm going to pull out this way. I want you to resist me. Then I'm going to pull down this way. And I want you to resist me, okay? Pull out like that. Lock the elbow. Good. And on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, resist. No, I'm going to pull out this way. Don't let me pull out. Okay?
Okay.
1, 2, 3, resist. Good. Any pain?
No.
Okay, and 1, 2, 3, resist. Good. Any pain?
No,
A little bit? Okay. Keep that palm out. And 1, 2, 3, resist. Any pain? Okay. Gotta make sure that palm is out. Now we're gonna check this side here, okay? So, yep. Palm out. Good. Lock that elbow. And I'm gonna pull first this way and then towards me a little bit, okay? And on the count of 3, resist. 1, 2, 3, resist. Good. Relax. Any pain? No. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, resist. Any pain? Okay. So now we're gonna fix that. This is his bad side, and the reason he tested positive on both sides, both tests on this side, is because his pec major clavicular is tight, his sternal clavicular joint is out of position, as you just saw when we zoomed in. We saw it's much higher on this side right here on the right side. So we're going to correct that in a minute. We're just going to loosen up this pec muscle here. Sore in there, isn't it? Yeah. So what you can do at home, and what you should be doing a couple times a day, take a lacrosse ball or your hand and just kind of roll it right in there to loosen that up. Okay, and here too, right in there. Okay, you can do that a couple times throughout the day. If your shoulder bothers you, take a break and go ahead and get that ball in there, or your hands, just like this. See that? We're going to speed that process up a little bit. Okay, now we're going to test it again. Now mind you, we haven't corrected your clavicle yet. We just loosened the pec major up. So, okay, and 1, 2, 3, resist. Good. Any pain? Good. And this one might still hurt, so that's okay. We still have to correct your clavicle. And 1, 2, 3, resist. Any pain? Yeah, that hurts still. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and correct your clavicle. I'm going to have you slide up. Good, just like that. So his clavicle has gone superior and medial. And that's why he can't raise it up here, because if it's superior over here, it's inferior down here. You can just relax yourself. Yep. That's not painful, right? Now you're going to turn your head to that side. Good. Okay. Now we're going to test that again, all right? You can slide down a little bit. Good. And lock your elbow, palm facing out. Good. And 1, 2, 3, resist. Any pain? A little bit still? Okay. And we're going to test the other one. And 1, 2, 3, resist. Good. What's great is both of them locked strong. Okay? Now, relax here. You said you had a little bit of pain on that first one? Okay? Okay, palm out. Okay, lock the elbow, and 1, 2, and you don't have to over try. Okay, I'm just gonna. Okay, so just wait till I start to pull. Okay, 1, 2, 3, resist. Good. Any pain? Okay, and 1, 2, 3, resist. Any pain?
No, it was better.
Okay, good. Now I'm going to have you stand up right here and face me. Now I want you to zoom in and take a look at his clavicle. Look at that. Now they're even. Now the healing process can start. If I have to keep adjusting his clavicle over and over again, that tells me the sharpies of fiber haven't healed properly and he's had this condition for a long time. And then what we're gonna have to do is tape it down to let it heal. And that could take 10 weeks of taping. So we'll have to wait and see. We'll follow up with him, but it fell back into alignment. His muscle test was a lot stronger. There was a little bit of pain there still, but that's normal. This is our first shoulder adjustment. So let's go ahead and have you lay down on your stomach. Now we're going to take a look at your back and hip. Okay, let's have this left side up. So you're going to lay on your right side facing me. Okay, good. No. So I want you to try to avoid doing anything over the head, over your head today and tomorrow if you can.
Okay.
You can avoid it. And then I'm going to check you next week. I would say a week from now, 5 days to a week from now, and see how long you've held that clavicle adjustment. And relax yourself here. Straighten that leg out for me. There we go. Good. And the other side up. How long have you had the shoulder pain for?
Maybe like 2 months.
2 months, okay. All right, take a deep breath in. And blow all the way out. Good. Lay on your back, face up. So he's having a lot of mid-thoracic pain in between the shoulder blades. A lot of that has to do with people being with their heads down and their cell phones more often. It causes what's called an anterior subluxation, where the vertebra in the mid-thoracic region have shifted forward. So we're going to correct that now. Have you slide down a little bit for me. Cross your arms. This is an area you do not want to adjust face down, or a type of subluxation that you don't want to adjust face down, because that could make it a little bit worse. So we're going to adjust the segments above and below it to try to pull it back. Okay, so tight hug, really tight hug. Good. Tuck your chin down. Take a deep breath in, do a half a sit up. Deep breath in. Good, and blow all the way out. Good, relax back. I got you. Okay. And it's important for you to relax on that. It makes it much easier. If you tighten up, it's very hard to get any motion from the thoracic spine. So now we're going to do one more. This one, you're going to take a breath in, chin up, and you're going to do a quarter of a sit up, okay? And then keep your chin tucked and blow out and just relax, okay?
Okay.
Deep breath in. Good, and blow all the way out. Good, and relax. Relax. Okay, great. Just takes you a few seconds to release and relax there. And relax your arms. And relax your neck and shoulders here. So after what I just did with him, with his arms crossed and putting pressure on both the shoulders and chest, and relax here.
Okay.
We want to make sure the clavicle held through all that. I did that on purpose. So have you stand right over here. And right here, good. And zoom in, and it did hold. So you can see both my thumbs are even. This one's still a little medial or anterior. We're going to be working on that over the next few weeks here. Okay, now I'm gonna have you put your arms out. I'm gonna push down. I want you to resist me. Ready? 1, 2, 3, resist. How was that? Pain there? Okay. So he was much stronger on that test. Previously, we had him lying on his back. We did the test. He was weak and he had pain on the left side. So let's test you again that way. Go ahead, lay on your back. Okay, arms out. Good. And I'm going to push down. I want you to resist on 3. 1, 2, 3, resist. Any pain? They're both a lot stronger. You had some pain on that side?
Like that.
Okay, sit up, swing your legs to this side. Okay, now have a seat. Have a seat. And just relax your arm and shoulder. Relax. All right. Lay on your back. And arms out again. And on 3. 1, 2, 3, resist. Any pain in that shoulder?
Just tiny. Right.
We're going to leave it at that, so it was less than previous?
Yeah.
Okay, great. We'll see you next time, all right?
Okay.
All right. Thanks for tuning in.